I've been a shot, son. I write the way you swing a trend, you think you roster. I write the track, whole stuff sound like it's fire. I write, I'm cheating with my.
Hey, what's up, my loungies? Welcome to Toxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's chat. Disclaimer: I do not condone in any form of bullying or violence on this platform. Anything in this video is for information purposes and entertainment purposes only. This platform consists of celebrity drama, rumors, opinions, roasting, tea with some shade, and some sensitive topics. So if you're sensitive to people's opinions, this will not be the platform for you. Happy Halloween month, y'all. Y'all already know I'm about to be on my Halloween stuff. But in this segment, we're going to be talking about R. Kelly's daughter, Joan Kelly. We got Cardi B. We got some Baddies Tea with Callie, Gretchen, Jayla. And we got a little bit of the Joseline with Wetwet. And we have an update with the Mo Enrique the Menace mess. Okay? But before we get into all of this messy tea, please make sure to like this video. Okay, so it's looking like R. Kelly's daughter, Joan Kelly, okay, has some things that she wanted to say. Now, we know at one point she said that her and her dad didn't have a good relationship, blah, blah, blah. Now, this is also Andrea Kelly's daughter, okay? So let's get into what the sources are saying. R. Kelly's daughter, Buku Abi, seemingly accuses him of allegedly doing something inappropriate when she was a child. He was my everything for a long time. I didn't want to believe it happened. Nobody wants to be the child of the father that is out here hurting women and children. He knows exactly why we can't have the relationship that we would have liked to have with him. He was my everything for a long time. I didn't even want to believe that it happened. I didn't know that even if he was a bad person, that he would do something to me. I really feel like the 1 millisecond completely just changed my whole. If my son asks questions, I'm gonna be as truthful as possible, but I will not be taking my son to a prison to meet his grandfather. Now, at the time, this is what she said. R. Kelly's daughter shared an emotional post about the allegations against her estranged father. Baku Abi, born Joan Kelly, wrote on Instagram Thursday that her mother and siblings haven't had contact with the singer for years, adding that devastated is an understatement. When it comes to how she feels about her father's alleged actions, Abi reminded followers that she is aware of the monster her father is, and that any negative comments made about her mother and siblings will not allow them to heal or allow a safe space for other victims who are scared to speak up. Speak up, Abi continued. To the people that feel I should be speaking up against everything that is going on right now, I just want you all to understand that devastated is an understatement for all that I feel currently. I do apologize if my silence to all that is happening comes off as careless. I pray for all the families and women who have been affected by my father's actions. Trust, I have been deeply affected by all of this, she added. Kelly's daughter, with his ex-wife Andrea Kelly, wrote that she has struggled to process it all and was hesitant to speak out because she isn't fond of dealing with my personal issues or personal life through social media. Anyone that knows me personally or has been following me throughout the years know that I do not have a relationship with my father, nor do I speak on him or on his behalf, Abba continued. My mother and siblings and I would never condone, support, or be a part of anything negative he has done and or continues to do in his life. In the 6-part docuseries, Surviving R. Kelly, Abby's mother, Andrea, says she fled Kelly's home after enduring years of abuse, a rep of Andrea's told People magazine. She's the daughter of Drea Kelly. Yeah, Drea knew something too. Very bold of the daughter to finally speak up. Lock Drea dancing behind up too. Girl, stop freaking lying. Did her mother know? Something's off. Not saying it ain't happened, but go to her page and go to her reels. She used her daddy's song and was in the comments replying to people. Laugh out loud. Hear me out. I hope she heals from whatever she allegedly went through, but why did she need to post that message? It's giving attention seeking. She said a whole lot of yet nothing at all. I just don't understand the reasoning, and it may not be for me to understand. How many years Kels did already? We seeing this today? No. We're on Diddy now. So some people was like paying it like, girls, bye. Yeah, R. Kelly has been in jail for how long? And why haven't you said these things? And it's a big thing now. There's a whole docu-series. Why wasn't nothing mentioned or talked about then? Unless we missed it and nobody was talking about it. But it's given, why are you saying this now? Your father's in jail. Y'all don't have a relationship. We understand. We get it. Now, all of a sudden, he did something to you. Now, I don't know if she's telling the truth or not because y'all know how people are. And this is the reason why it's hard to believe victims when they come out because some females be coming out here lying. But let me know how y'all feel about what Joan Kelly has said about R. Kelly and these allegations that she's putting out right now. Cardi B, Cardi B. So we're gonna get into some videos. She's talking about surgeries, her finding out when she was pregnant, her sex days and when she thinks she conceived, and a whole bunch of other stuff.
So I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. In January, right after I shot, like what? I went and got surgery. I got some more butt injections removed because, it takes rounds to get your injections removed. I got some of my butt injections removed, and I also went to fix, certain things of my fibrosis with surgeon made and everything. So in January, I got surgery, right? And February, I was working, whatever, doing whatever the crap, whatever. So in March, after I put out enough, I'll say around, I don't know, if y'all could put out the date, it was like a couple of days after Jason Lee party. Like, it was like 5 days, like it was around March. It was like around March 20th or March 16th. It was like around those days, right? I woke up one morning and my mouth tasted like copper.
Okay, so for one, we understand that Cardi is trying to take out some of her butt injections. Maybe she wants it a little bit smaller. Maybe she's feeling some type of way about it. Maybe she's trying to change some things. And basically, I guess with her, when she's pregnant, she has a copper taste in her mouth. I know a lot of us females, we have different things like smells and tastes and all type of stuff when we're pregnant to know these things. But let me know how y'all feel about this because now she's going to get a little bit more into depth.
It literally tasted like copper. So I was like, oh my gosh. This only happened to me when I'm pregnant. So I was like, damn, I automatically knew that I was pregnant. So I thought to myself, I got pregnant in January and I did a blood test. And I came out, I wasn't pregnant. And I did 2 pregnancy tests. I did a blood test in America and I did a blood test in Colombia. And I wasn't pregnant. Then I remembered I had sex on Valentine's Day. So I was like, I'm probably like 7 weeks, 6 weeks pregnant. And this was around the time that I'm like promoting.
Out of enough. So I'm like, damn, I'm pregnant. But I'm not really thinking much of it. So I'm not thinking much of it. Me and my baby dad, we were in very bad terms. I still called him and I was like, hey, I'm pregnant. And we kind of laughed about it because it's like, what the?
That shit is so random. We literally went to Colombia because he went with me. What I got my surgeon and said, what the?
Now I know this happens to a lot of females when you don't think you're pregnant, but you're like months ahead and you don't never know. It's people out here that actually have babies, like deliver babies and didn't even know they was pregnant. I don't know how people can do that, especially if you don't have a cycle. Like if you're going so many months without a cycle and you're going through cravings and whatever else that pregnancy go through, how you not gonna know you pregnant? Like that's crazy to me. I don't know, but I guess everybody's different. But let me know how y'all feel about this so far, about what she's saying, how she found out she was pregnant, etc., etc. Let's continue.
Whatever. So then, in March, I was in LA for like a month. So I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm like 6 weeks pregnant, probably 7 weeks pregnant. I don't know. Cause I know for a fact I had sex in 2024. I know for a fact I only had sex in Valentine's Day and before I got my surgery. So I'm like, whatever. Next thing you know, when I get to New York and I go to my OBGYN, I told her like, hey, I'm pregnant. And she's like, oh, okay. So when was the last time you had sex? I was like, I had sex on Valentine's Day. So I'm probably like 6-7 weeks pregnant. And me and my OBGYN were very, very, very close. Like I love her down. So she's like, okay, well, we're going to do a sonogram. So we just going to see like how far along are you? And I was like, so while I'm talking to my OBGYN and as she's doing my sonogram, she's like, oh my gosh. Cause she talks like a little like Staten Island white girl. And she's like, oh my gosh. And like where she said, oh my God, like so loud like that, I was like, what? Got twins or something? Like she's freaking me out. So she was like, you're not like 7 weeks pregnant or 6 weeks pregnant. I'm like, what? She's like, you're like 17 weeks pregnant. And I'm like, what?
Damn, she was already around 4 months when she found out she was pregnant. That's crazy. I can just imagine. Every time I found out I was pregnant, I was like early in the weeks. I was like 8 weeks. Let me know down in the comments below. When you first found out you was pregnant, you got your first ultrasound. How many weeks were you? How many months were you? Let me know down in the comments below. But it's crazy that people could actually have surgeries and do certain procedures and still be pregnant. Like, that's crazy. But she had negative tests and blood tests that came out. So that's weird. That's crazy, ain't it? Like, you supposed to depend on blood tests and pregnancy tests to determine if you're pregnant, and that even is not even accurate. Man.
It's go time. It's time to put out the fucking album. A lot of music, I have to drive a lot of things. I have to take accountability for my own self. I have let a lot of the critiques and the social medias and all that stuff, I have let that shit get in my head for a very long time, to the point that it has made me insecure with my own work, with my own accent, with my own self, with my own attitude. Like it got to the point that some people that are close to me be like, yo, I don't even know you anymore. Like it's like, this has never been you. When have you cared? When have you cared to do this? When have you cared to say that? When have you cared to drop shit? Like,
Girl, I'm gonna need for you to stop mentioning the album and just put it out. Okay, we've been hearing, oh, it's go time, oh, this out, da da da. We don't care. Just drop it. For real. That's all we gotta say about the album stuff. Just drop it. Okay. She claims that she's gonna drop it this year. DJ Academics was on the live and she told him to call her, whatever, they could talk later, whatever. But she said, because he said 2025, and she said, who said 2025? Who said not this year? So we're gonna wait for that. But another thing that she mentioned, okay, the internet. They talked about her accent. They talking about her music. They critique everything she does, and that affects her. And that is forcing her to fall behind in dropping music and her album. She always say that she's her own, like her harshest critique, but also we clearly see that the internet is your harshest critique also. So don't let nobody get in your head, Cardi. You know exactly what you're capable of. You know the music that you could come up with and put out. Like, just stop letting these trolls on the internet get you in your feelings. Like, come on. You understand what I was saying? But at the end of the day, let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, according to Callie, I guess her and Gretchen ain't friends no more. We're going to get into some posts and we're going to talk about it. Callie, according to her, Gretchen called her fake, etc., etc. And y'all know that Gretchen and damn Callie jumped Jayla on the reunion, which I do not condone in. I feel like if you gotta jump somebody, you're pussy. Callie says, I'm done being solid to lame people. Don't associate my name with Gretchen. That is not my people's. Ooh. Calling me fake while defending you is crazy work. If you a hater, just say that. Wow, now you think Gretchen hating on you. She fought a lot of itches and got jumped a little bit. Y'all girls want Jayla to lose so bad. Sadly, she won. The F. Looks like Jayla did lose her first fight because they see scratches on her face. Callie also posted up the trailer for the reunion and she said, I regret nothing. Okay. Then Gretch is putting out Jayla face and Big Gretch. No. I guess she's reposting. She also posted this up. Her and Callie's supposed to do a 20v1. Is that gonna still happen? Then baddies, they're gonna be popping out and doing, stuff together. Laughing my butt off, I'm crying. Jayla used Gretch as a shield to block Callie's attack and slammed both of them. Hashtag Baddies Caribbean. I don't know why y'all think Jayla can fight. This whole season she been slapboxing. And they be trying to say she can't fight. Period, Jayla. That weak source of Callie trying to jump. Right. I don't like the jumping things. Listen, if it's one thing Jayla gonna do is slide your butt. Not Callie putting all that force into throwing a punch and missing completely. That itch can't fight a freaking lick. But they swear Ivory tearing her up easily. Okay? Because that is another rumor going around that Ivory beat up Jayla. Where did she win? Who had a scratch on their face? Not Gretchen nor Callie. Itch was mopped. Yeah, because they jumped her. Callie weird and weak for trying to jump her, but not get ones after saying she was since the first episode came out. And then she always trying to sneak and then back up. No respect. What the F are y'all watching? She never used Gretchen as a shield. Gretchen was running up on Jayla, and then Callie ended up running up behind Gretchen. And she still popped Jayla in the face. All of them fell. Y'all too delulu for me. For real. So I guess everybody's seeing everything different. Jayla and Gretch always on the damn floor. Not them fighting for their life on the ground. I'm done. But at the end of the day, I guess Callie and Gretchen ain't no longer friends. Okay. So we're gonna see how this plays out and what else that they expose on each other and why did Gretchen allegedly call Callie fake. What exactly happened? Because clearly they got two sides of a story. And Gretchen ain't telling nothing yet. Okay. But like I said, I don't condone the jumping. Like, why do y'all even have to jump Jayla? Like, is she really that big of a threat to y'all? Because that's what it's giving. Let me know how y'all feel about that. We have to talk about this scene with Joseline and Wetwet on Joseline's cabaret. We gotta do it. And I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. I don't think Wetwet intentionally tried to play Joseline, but y'all know how Joseline is. She's like a hothead. Now, they started off talking, hey, how are you? Clearly, it looks like it's the morning or something because Joseline looked like she just woke up. And then Wetwet, she just chill. She had her little maid outfit on. They just, calmly talking. Then she started dusting her hair, like pushing it back. And I don't think that she was intentionally trying to put the duster on her face and stuff. I think she was trying to like brush her hair back. Damn, I don't think Wetwet meant wrong, mama. That way Joseline grabbed that arm. Yeah, look like she was trying to detach it from the damn socket. Dust me and you getting mopped with your maid outfit on. Bye. Because I was like, now why would Wetwet dust her off with that? Now, Wetwet, who in production told you to do that? Laughing my butt off. That was so random. Joseline gets defensive too easily. I don't know why y'all keep playing with Joseline. Yeah. I think she was brushing her hair out the way. She ain't mean no harm. The price she had to pay to get her teeth fixed. Sad, but truth. Oh, wow. Not an eye for an eye. Wetwet probably thought Joseline wouldn't touch her since she on payroll. Wetwet iconic moment. Dusting Joseline and getting smacked. The only brave one. Someone said wipe the snow off her chin. The new Molly the maid. Okay, here we go again with that. When Joseline gave that pause, that was her time to think about her actions and what she was doing. Poor Wetwet. She deserved even more than this slap. What Wetwet did was unnecessary, but that was funny. Nah, you're not about to dust me with no duster. tripping. What would y'all have did? But listen, like I said, I think Joseline, she's a hothead. She's too old to be this like explosive. Like, I understand Wetwet and it touched her face or whatever the case may be, but I don't think that she intentionally tried to do that. And I don't think everything deserves a fight. That's just how I feel. But that show basically is, you know, wrapped around drama and, fighting and everything else, fakeness and all type of stuff. But one thing I can say is that Wetwet do have heart because she is the one that speak up to Joseline. Everybody else be mute. They be doing the mute challenge when she be talking to them crazy. Like talking to them like they dirt on the floor. Like they are nobodies. Just because you give these grown ass women a platform doesn't mean you gotta talk down to them. Like Joseline really is big headed, hot headed, and she need to humble herself quick. Now we got an update with Mo and Rican Dominus. Well, not really Rican Dominus, just Mo. So y'all already know I spoke about this. We're going to keep doing updates, I guess, until there is a resolution. There isn't any resolution. Mo is still going. She's even paying people more to get information on friends and everything else of Rican Dominus. She really trying to find out where she at. So yeah, she said that she was at, Rican Dominus baby shower. Rican Dominus, according to Mo, didn't know she was there or didn't notice her, but she said I had short hair on at the baby shower. She posted this and said, I spent this on your baby. Okay, she's like, listen, I spent the bread now.
I'm cooling now. I got all the information I need, baby. Hey, yo, it's a link telling you. She about to be like, eyes about to be big as shit when she see me. Get backdoored. You don't even know you finna get backdoored. Your little friends talking to me. They're telling me things. The shit they telling me gonna get you caught in 4K. They already told me. They gonna record the video and everything for me. I don't gotta worry about shit. They might even jump in. By the time I'm done with you, the amount that you gonna owe me is gonna be worth everything that you own. Everything. The amount that you gonna owe me. You think I'm still taking 1K? You're nuts. You're nuts. I'm not taking 1K. I'm not taking 4K. I'm not taking 24K. I'm not taking 44K. That school is going up on your ass.
Damn, not her fake friends reaching out to Mo, trying to line her up, trying to give the info for some money. I guess anybody would do anything for some money. They would even be fake to your friends for some cash. That's sick. Okay, well, hopefully these friends get blasted and Rick can find out because, girl, you got snakes around you, allegedly. But according to Mo, she is not going to stop. She's getting her locations. She's getting her friends' locations just in case Rican's with her. She's trying to get Teller's information, and we already spoke. That's Rican's other friend. And she not playing. She want her money. And a lot of people will go in, and she's like, listen, I'm not going to unalive y'all. I'm just going to really, like, do you in that your child is not even going to recognize you is basically what she said. That's crazy work. She like, listen, we got kids we gotta go back to. Ain't nobody doing all of that. But there is some people out there over money, over anything that they will unalive you for. So you gotta be mindful of who y'all trying to scam out here. Okay? Because karma is a itch. Okay? But let me know how y'all feel about that down in the comments below. This is a Halloween month, so please be prepared for all of the Halloween themed things in my videos. From sounds to edits to all of that, okay? So, because I like Halloween, y'all, and y'all not gonna, listen. But anyway, I love y'all, my lounges, and please make sure to run these videos up. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, click the notification bell so when I drop, y'all know, okay? Please keep it cute. Be respectful. These are my opinions, and it's just that. Anyway, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, toodaloos, bye-bye.
I brought a G-Wagon, that shit was a breakfast, that's why I be racing. Yeah, we brought the full door, had to get ready for war.